just wanted to make a little video over here on the channel announcing that we will be going through the Chaldea broadcasting station tonight. That's going to be going live in about 4 hours, as will I, because it's going to be debuting, presumably, the information about Paper Moon over here. Probably, I'm assuming they're going to keep Durga hidden because we don't know that she's coming out, right? Like, we, over here with our clairvoyance, can only know that Bhima and Durian Donna are coming out, but Durga, we all gotta act surprised, right? We all gotta be completely baffled. We're like, what? Oh my goodness! There's a third servant coming out? So just be surprised on that. The other thing that I'm kind of curious to see is just if we get anything early, because NA being 2 years behind, occasionally they'll introduce some new campaign for us. They'll like give us some kind of nice little quality of life thing early. I can't imagine it's anything major. Like, people have asked me, do you think we'll get the coin update early? And I always say no, because that's tied to an anniversary, and usually anniversary things stay tied to that anniversary, so I don't think that's something we'll get early, but you never know. Maybe they have some grand plan where they're like, we're gonna get NA caught up, we're gonna truck along, and we're actually gonna get you guys caught up to the JP server. I doubt it, but it's not impossible, because the Korean server, I believe, had a really quick catch-up time where they just chucked golden apples at them until they got them caught up. They were like, all right, event's over, boom, next event. Here, take 30 golden apples. Just get the event done. Just get caught up, you know? So I don't think they're going to do that for us. That's not really the vibe we have on NA. They seem pretty comfortable with us being about like 2 years behind. Maybe like a year and 8 months, a year, 10 months. We're slowly kind of catching up on certain things. We're a little ahead of schedule, but this is what usually happens on NAs, that we usually will start to pick up the pace a little bit in preparation for anniversary, because our anniversary, I think, is a month earlier than when it hits on a JP. JP's is like August. Ours is usually July or June, sometime around then. So usually, because our anniversary is a little bit earlier, they do try to catch us up. But, you know, you never know. We might get some neat, interesting tidbits over here. You know, maybe they'll give us an official date for the anniversary. Maybe we'll get some official dates for the upcoming events. Again, I kind of doubt it. Don't really think they can give us the date for the Tower event, because the Tower event includes a character from Ordeal Call 1, so I'm assuming they're just not gonna like announce all that in this I guess Chaldea broadcasting station, but you never know. That's why I'm gonna go through it live whenever it does decide to drop. So again, that'll be about 4 hours from right now, 8 p.m. my time. You can convert that to whatever, you know, your time zone ends up being, and we'll go over the information, right? Again, presumably, probably just going to get the information on Banner 1 over here. Maybe we'll get the Kama stuff. How crazy would it be if they just dropped Kama's buff like this early? Again, highly doubt they would ever do something like that, but can you imagine if they were like, how do we keep the NA guys on our toes? You know what? Screw it. Kama buff 2 years early. I think that'd be absolutely hilarious, but I don't think they will do that. You know, I don't think they could do the Giles one either, because Giles, I think, is tied to anniversary, if I remember correctly. Like, it's a buff campaign where they buff a lot of different servants at once, something along those lines. So I don't think they could do that, but they're always going off about how the NA side of things, you know, it's like, oh, their Clairvoyance EX isn't working, but then every time they say that, it's exactly what we think is gonna happen. It's literally 1-for-1 exactly what we think is going to be coming out. I mean, I think it was like anniversary last year. They were like, you guys won't know what you're getting this year. And it's like, dude, everything that you guys dropped was exactly planned for. We knew every single thing. Not one detail was changed, aside from the fact that we got an NA exclusive 4-star CE. That's not even good. It's just like commemorative for the anniversary. But it's like, sure, we didn't know that we were going to get this like random collector's CE, I suppose. That's like kind of what it's used for. So we'll see. We'll see if they're getting a little bit more feisty and if they want to try to keep us on our toes. But I highly doubt it. I think it'll just be the introduction of, you know, Bhima, Durian Donna, talking about Paper Moon, being like, oh, this is what the story's about. Here we're getting into the ordeal calls, and it's going to be the next story, blah, 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 blah. You know, maybe if we're lucky, they'll be like, oh, and get ready for anniversary coming out in like 2 months or something, right? Maybe we'll get something along those lines. If they feel like being really cheeky, they could give us some like advanced quest campaign early, but again, I really doubt that we're gonna get anything along those lines. Like I really doubt it. And we've already gotten all this information, right? So we'll see. We shall see. That's the whole point of going through it live, is finding out, is it just gonna be 1-to-1? And if they say, look, I'm just telling you, going live, and these people say, you're not gonna expect this to come. Your Clairvoyance EX, we're gonna catch you off guard. I'm going to throw my trash can across the room when we get exactly all the information as we know it to occur 1-to-1. I'm going to be like, they got to stop this bit. This bit's not good. The bit's not good if it's like, you guys don't know it's going to come out, and then we know exactly what's coming out. Come on, man. So I think with all that being said, I will catch you guys in a couple hours over here on the channel. I'll also be going live over on the Twitch if you prefer to watch over there. But yeah, just a little short video announcing that we'll be going through this live in a few hours.